Hi, my name is Scott with A Plumbing, Heating and Cooling in Mishawaka, Indiana. Today I want to show you how to change your own toilet seat as a do-it-yourself project. So the tools you'll need are a tape measure, some preferably disposable gloves because you'll want to throw them away after you're done with the toilet seat, a standard screwdriver, and a pair of slip joint pliers. I've chosen to lay a cloth down, rag, something like that on top of the sink because tools many times will scratch the surfaces. This will just help protect that. The first thing we need to do is measure the toilet seat that you currently have. The reason for that is because there are two basic kinds, which is round and elongated. However, some toilet seats are different sizes and you want to make sure you have the right one. So you'll take your tape measure, measure the length of the lid and also the width. Now you can go to your hardware or big box store to select the toilet seat that you want to replace it with. So we've purchased our new seat and we're ready to remove the old one. So you'll need your screwdriver, and this one has a standard head as there are covers on top of the screws and they pop open. If you have trouble lifting these, you can wedge your screwdriver inside them to pull them off. Don't have to worry about whether you're going to damage anything or not since you're going to throw away the old toilet seat. Now this one has a standard head on one of the screws and a Phillips head on the other, so that tells me that somebody has replaced one of the screws at one time, so probably one of them was broke. You may be able to hold the nut by your hand and counterclockwise turn the screwdriver to loosen the first screw until you've removed the nut. Like so. And because the other one's a Phillips, I need a Phillips head and the same thing. I can hold both of these nuts with my hand, so I don't need the slip joint pliers at this point. Now we just remove the toilet seat and you can see the remnants left from usage, and now is a really good time to clean this. You can use vinegar water, baking soda and water, really baking soda and water and a toothbrush, and just scrubbing on that a little bit will clean this up nice and clean before you put your new seat on. And on the toilet, and make sure that the toilet seat is exactly the same on both sides. From there, tighten one of the nuts by holding the nut and just turning the screw with the screwdriver. Check it again, make sure it hasn't moved. Then snug up the opposite one so it's snug. Check it again. As you can tell, it still has a little bit of play with it and can move either direction. I just wanted to do that to make sure I have it in the right place. Finally, give it a good tightening, but don't strip the top of the screw because you may need to tighten it or loosen it again later. And if you strip the screw, the only way to fix it is to drill it out and then replace it with a brand new one. So I have both of those tightened. I'm going to snap down the covers. And I checked my toilet seat. It's now not going to move. Works just like it should. That's how you do it. So as you can tell, changing the toilet seat is something pretty much anybody can do. It took us about 15 minutes from the time we measured, removed this toilet seat, put the new one on, made the adjustments, and then finally tightened it down. Outside of the time of going and picking it up, of course. But as you can tell, this is something that just about everybody can do. And you can save yourself some money by doing it yourself.